The house is set within a valley in the city of Tandil, on a steeply sloped lot with privileged views toward the hills and the golf course. These views coincide with the optimal solar orientation, both conditioning and enriching the design strategy. The guiding concept was to stack 3 pure volumes, 3 concrete boxes, stepped and laterally shifted in relation to one another, creating a dynamic composition that follows the topography and generates terraces, galleries, and semi-covered spaces associated with the different levels. This volumetric operation allows all primary spaces to enjoy views toward the hills, while establishing a dialogue between mass and void, between protection and openness. Access occurs at the intermediate level, which houses the main social floor of the dwelling. Here, the living room, dining area, kitchen, and study are organized within a fluid space that extends outward onto a large terrace positioned above the lower volume, forming a direct expansion into the landscape. The upper level contains the private zone, with bedrooms oriented toward the broadest views and the best solar exposure. A longitudinal glazed corridor articulates the rooms, generating transparency and visual continuity toward the front, while maintaining maximum interior privacy. On the lower level, partially embedded in the terrain, the recreational sector is developed, composed of a barbecue area, game room, and service spaces that open onto the garden and swimming pool. Through a continuous gallery, the stepped placement allows each level to relate directly and autonomously to the exterior without losing the overall connection between the parts. The stacked volumetry creates an ascending spatial sequence that reinterprets the site's slope. Each box projects over the previous one, creating deep overhangs, shifting shadows, and voids that function as terraces or natural extensions. The interior circulation combines contained and open spaces, alternating transparency with solid walls to frame views and control solar exposure. Adjustable wooden screens and louvers allow the degree of openness to be regulated according to season and time of day, contributing warmth and environmental comfort. The house is materialized in exposed concrete, the absolute protagonist of the proposal. Its mass and texture provide tectonic character, durability, and a monolithic presence that dialogues with the mountainous landscape. Concrete walls structure the 3 levels, accompanied by planes of natural stone and aluminum window frames with sliding panels and wooden sunshades. These elements introduce contrast and balance between the heavy and the light, the opaque and the transparent. Lightweight slabs allow for wide spans and continuous spaces, reinforcing the idea of horizontality and formal purity.